d'après mon mec, du coup c'est trop bien. Et aussi, dis-moi. Vendredi, j'ai regardé Raw de cette semaine. De semaine d'après mon mec. Du coup, trop bien. Et samedi, j'ai regardé mon mec d'après mon. Enfin, alors, je vais faire le tour de. Dans l'histoire, je dirais, c'est bon. Mais celle-là, elle se sauvegarde pas. Dolph Ziggler. Mysterio, Dolph Ziggler, Mysterio, Saint-Punk, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose. Je vais faire le tour de Chris Jericho. Les gens de Jericho. Les gens de Jericho. Et je prends Dean Ambrose. Ouais, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose vs Christian TLC.
The Lunatic Fringe!
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean.
He can be technically savvy, he can brawl with the... You know, I don't know what it is about this guy that captivates the WWE Universe. Quite frankly, to me, Dean Ambrose looks like a guy that hasn't showered in about a month.
There is no rhyme or reason for why Dean Ambrose does what he does, but that's why people like him, Corey.
C'est bien, c'est Christian Ronaldo.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian.
What an incredible atmosphere to celebrate the arrival of one of the greatest tag team specialists we've ever seen, and also a former world champion in his own right. This is great. One of the men who revolutionized the TLC match. Former world champion Christian, who dominated SmackDown for many months in his career. My one word for the day is awesomeness, because Christian completely reeks of it.
people are going crazy.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Guys, can you imagine what Vince McMahon Sr. would say if he saw a match like this? It really is amazing how much sports entertainment has evolved over the years.
1988. 1988.
Nasty impact.
Leg is hooked. Here we go.
Je me comprends. Ah oui, c'est vrai que c'est en sens inverse. Les touches.
Harsh impact. Thunderous power
C'est
slam.
pas une préférence que j'ai perdu, je crois.
Dean Ambrose was on a mission at the 2016 Money in the Bank event. You knew once the Lunatic Fringe won the Money in the Bank contract, he wasn't going to sit on it long. Attacking Seth Rollins from behind was not the act of a reputable sportsman, but that's not for me to decide.
The Money in the Bank contract has provided some of the most thrilling championship moments in sports entertainment history. Just watch Dean Ambrose at 2016's Money in the Bank on the WWE Network and you'll see what I mean.
The WWE Universe became unglued when Dean Ambrose cashed in the Money in the Bank contract that he won earlier that night. Ambrose dropped his former Shield member Seth Rollins with dirty deeds and became the new WWE Champion.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making. The Viper, Randy Orton, was WWE Champion. John Cena was the World Heavyweight Champion. The winner would leave as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Historical significance, the World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. The WWE Championship dates back to 1963. In the first WWE Champion, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. There was a big fight feel in Houston, Texas that night.
It looked like the Viper was going to win after he handcuffed Cena to the bottom rope, but Cena detached the rope and fought back against Orton. Both men struggled until the Apex Predator ripped Cena off the ladder, forcing him to land face first on a table. The Viper became immortalized when he grabbed both historic prizes and became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
All right, listen up, morons, especially you, Byron. The tables, ladders, and chairs match, commonly known as the TLC match, originated thanks to three of the greatest tag teams of all time. I'm talking about the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. You got the tables for the Dudleys, the ladders for the Hardys, and the chairs for E&C.
Corey, you spoke about the TLC match. It is interesting to note that the TLC match was created because of the incredible triangle ladder match the Dudley Boys had against the Hardys and Edge and Christian for the WWE.
Leg is hooked. Here we go. Perfect plex. Christian is in big trouble.
All that's left now is for Ambrose to finish this.
A TLC match is so dangerous that you never want to make a mistake. But being too tentative can also cost you. We saw that at TLC 2016 when AJ Styles defended his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Dean Ambrose. Ambrose said that his temper was his game plan, but if anyone would be at home in a TLC match, it's the Lunatic Fringe.
2016 TLC match was the 19th in history, and it would not be for the faint of heart. There's no way to predict which superstar was going to incapacitate his opponent first to climb up the ladder. AJ Styles showed he was more than comfortable battling in TLC's environment of twisted, unforgiving steel and solid wood.
Both men had bad intentions, as displayed by AJ Styles when he executed a springboard 450 splash out to the floor. It put Ambrose through a table. It wasn't enough to put Ambrose away, but James Ellsworth pushed Ambrose off the ladder, out of the ring, and through a table. That's how AJ Styles retained his championship.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Face first through the table.
Je croyais que ça allait antecéder en même temps.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. When this guy's on, look out.
Both of these superstars looking a little worse for wear right now.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Arrête. On est dans la corde.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
The lunatic fridge. What a clothesline.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Things don't look good for Christian.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be. Nailed it. Got the reversal.
It may look like this match is over right now, but let me assure you, climbing that ladder at this point is no easy task.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Christian was taking no prisoners.
Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
Watch out. Right through the table.
Face first.
Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now. Leg is hooked. Here we go.
Perfect plex. Christian is in big trouble.
Boom, what impact. Oh, look at this beautiful technique. Ooh, what impact.
Christian just too quick.
Oh, what a slam. What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
Dean Ambrose is going to have to revise his game plan because right now the one he's using ain't working. He might just have nothing left to give, guys.
I'm not used to seeing this. Oh, man, he has plenty of reason to be concerned here, guys. But you know what? So does his opposition. This is about as close as it gets.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Oh, clothesline! Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
And it's Dean Ambrose able to break free. And there's his speed paying off.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
He wants to do this in the ring. Wow, can't believe Dean Ambrose got out of that one. Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
Ambrose can put him away here, Cole.
Irish whip. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Here it comes. He's got him.
If he sticks this, he is done.
Perfect plex.
Ambrose can put him away here, Cole. He can't take much more. Bang! Dirty deeds.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
This has been a war. Chaos, melee, pandemonium. Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
But what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Incoming. Wow, let's see that again.
Man, he is simply a walking highlight reel.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Yes! Christian is in big trouble.
This has been a battle. I guess.
Things were obviously looking good.
Perdu.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup. Now back to the ring.
is hooked. Here we go. Perfect plex. Victory is on the horizon.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making. The Viper, Randy Orton, was WWE Champion. John Cena was the World Heavyweight Champion. The winner would leave as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Corey, you mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating. The match had incredible historical significance. The World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. The WWE Championship dates back to 1963. In the first WWE Champion, Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. There was a big fight feel in Houston, Texas that night.
It looked like the Viper was going to win after he handcuffed Cena to the bottom rope, but Cena detached the rope and fought back against Orton. Both men struggled until the Apex Predator, the Viper, became immortalized when he grabbed both historic prizes and became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Dean Ambrose is relentless. This is a man who kissed a bat wrapped in barbed wire during his match against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. The inmate does run the asylum, but we're talking about Dean Ambrose. Harsh impact. Ooh!
It's clear that there's a method to this man's madness. Dean Ambrose doesn't know the meaning of words like stop or quit during a match. Dean Ambrose just keeps fighting.
Ambrose is indestructible. The harder the fight, the happier Dean Ambrose is. The man who runs the Ambrose Asylum looks at it like just another day in the office. The guy's a lunatic. I'm not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now.
Christian is taking no prisoners.
Boom, what impact.
Ooh, what impact. Nailed it. You gotta believe it.
Whoa, ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gonna hurt.
Oof, what a stomp. Good grief. Ring rattling.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Set him up.
Oh boy, he is rolling. And the slam.
He's not going to like this.
He can't withstand one bit more.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
I think Dean Ambrose just secured this match.
Let's make sure everyone's clear on the rules of a TLC match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship or championships that are suspended high above the ring.
Beautiful technique. Ooh, nasty impact.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Boom! Oh, a big-time slam. Vicious.
You're watching SummerSlam, truly one of the most historic events in the history of sports entertainment.
Christian is taking no prisoners.
Slam down hard.
Elbow drop.
Right to the heart.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Look out! Dominating cross-body. Christian just too quick. Oh boy, he is rolling. Here we go. Perfect plex. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight.
Oh, my God, that table right there. This isn't going to be pretty.
Oh, really targeting the back on that one. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. A trip to the local medical facility might be in order after that.
Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
He wants to do this in the ring. Oh, impactful slam. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Lariat. Big time takedown right there.
This might just be it for him, Michael. A TLC match is so dangerous that you never want to make a mistake. But being too tentative can also cost you. We saw that at TLC 2016 when AJ Styles defended his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Dean Ambrose. Ambrose said that his temper was his game plan, but if anyone would be at home in a TLC match, it's the Lunatic Fringe.
Irish whip. The 2016 TLC match was the 19th in history, and it would not be for the faint of heart. There was no way to predict which superstar was going to incapacitate his opponent first to climb up the ladder. AJ Styles showed he was more than comfortable battling in TLC's environment of twisted, unforgiving steel and solid wood.
Both men had bad intentions, as displayed by AJ Styles when he executed a springboard 450 splash out to the floor that put Ambrose through a table. It wasn't enough to put Ambrose away, but James Ellsworth pushed Ambrose off the ladder, out of the ring, and through a table. That's how AJ Styles retained his championship.
He stopped his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Oof! Harsh impact. Face first through the table.
Putting it all on the line.
Russian leg sweep. Whoa!
Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now.
Elbow drop with authority.
If he sticks this, he is done.
Holy.
He's looking banged up here, guys. And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Game, set, match. This one is over. Things don't look good for Christian.
This has been a war.
This is getting out of control. Christian has seen better days.
Oh!
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over.
And then, wow, I thought he was a goner.
I don't know where he gets the energy, but I'd love to have some.
Look at that tremendous ring presence.
Very impressive.
Look at this. Dominating cross-body.
Trap the arm into the neck breaker.
Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now. He's almost got him.
Perfect plex. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
All that's left now is for Dean Ambrose to finish this.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him. Christian is in big trouble.
Wow, let's see that again.
Man, he is simply a walking highlight reel.
Christian, this is going to be big. What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Christian showing some of that charisma he's famous for.
Uh-oh, what is Dean Ambrose? Back inside the ring now. Brutal impact.
Oh, what a chop block.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Christian just too quick. Drop kick.
Great athleticism. And Christian manages to reverse out of that one.
We've seen some pretty unforgiving TLC matches in the past, but this one might just take the cake.
Climbing the table.
Look out, guys.
The lunatic Fringe has him right where he wants him. Bang!
Dirty
deeds.
Christian is in big trouble.
Here we go. Take a look at this again.
Yeah, that was nice. At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
Huh? Back in the ring now. Look, Dean Ambrose. He looks like he's got this. Oh, Dean Ambrose, what's he gonna do? Ooh!
Christian is in big trouble.
All that's left now is for Ambrose to finish this. What a move. He's making a statement here with this attack. Leg is hooked. Here we go. Oh, he's such a tough target. I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are. Vertical suplex. Nice. Things are looking bleak for Dean Ambrose here. Tonight may not be his night, guys.
Oh, man, what a beating he's taken. You can see the lights are on, but clearly nobody's home.
Ooh, what impact. You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. Took him out at the knee. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody, Dean Ambrose, did it.
Here is your winner, Dean Ambrose.
Talk about having to dig down deep to pick up the win.
And talk about display.
Donc voilà, j'ai gagné. J'ai gagné. Du coup, après, je ferai contre. Ravaging Recruit, table. Bon, vous préférez une crue table. C'est Martin 88.
And his opponent, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 250 pounds, Ravishing Rick Rude.
Appearances can be deceiving, but do not be fooled. Despite the Ravishing One's looks, this is a tough human being. I, for one, am just excited that Rude made it into the arena safely. There was a line of women outside 4 blocks long waiting to get their hands on the Ravishing One.
He wouldn't even give me an autograph when I asked.
Coupez la musique.
What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, ugly, inner city sweat hogs, keep the noise down while I take my robe off and show the ladies what a real sexy man looks like. Hit the music.
Saxton, you better get in the gym.
All right, I'll
Remettez la
try.
musique.
He even eats carbs, Byron.
I wonder how many.
Finissant. Ah, le temps.
Clothesline!
And there's the bell.
Ah,
And
ça
here
va très
we
vite.
go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say,
Perfect plex. I knew it was only a matter of time.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
keep your eye on this one.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
He is a lethal weapon.
Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Elbow drop.
Right to the heart.
And now Rick Rude might be starting to feel the pressure.
But it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
If he ends up going through a table at any point here tonight, we might be able to look back at this moment as the beginning of the end.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
Boom, what impact. He's going for it all.
Oh, man, jarring headbutt.
Suplex. Fist drop. Man.
You can't mention Dean Ambrose without mentioning the Shield. Ambrose was 1/3 of that elite faction, and since then has become...
Leg is hooked.
Perfect plex. But did he go for it too early? Did you guys feel that too?
Be careful not to get disqualified. Earlier, Corey, you talked about Dean Ambrose's time in the Shield. During that period, he held the United States Championship for 351 days. After the group disbanded, Ambrose also became an Intercontinental Champion.
When the Shield split, each member blazed their own trail. But with Dean Ambrose, it's like we saw the Lunatic Fringe evolve in front of our eyes.
Bon, j'ai perdu.
There's so many things an opponent of Ravishing Rick Rude's must be ready for when that bell rings. However, the maneuver that can end an opponent's career is the Ravishing One's Rude.
Perfect plex. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. I think that slam caught us all off guard.
Beautiful technique. Rick Rude starting to feel the pressure.
This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Funny thing about a table match is that it almost doesn't matter how damaged you are. You can go through a table at any time. The tables match at Extreme Rules 2012 is probably the best example of that.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken
What a clothesline.
It's heating up now.
Dean Ambrose is scaling the ropes.
Beautiful dive. Nailed it. Headbutt. Running bulldog.
Ravishing Rick Rude competed in Memphis, world-class championship wrestling, and the NWA before coming to WWE as a member of the Heenan family. The superstars in the locker room and the ladies in the audience were preparing for a rude awakening.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Neck breaker. Ouch.
Back in the ring now.
Leg is hooked.
Perfect plex.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Ravishing Rick Rude became one of the most vicious members of the Heenan family and won the coveted Intercontinental Champ.
Yes! Not looking so ravishing right now.
If he sticks this, he is done.
Oh, there it is. Dirty deeds.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
All that's left now is to finish this.
Bang. Dirty deeds.
This one's over, guys.
Guys, let me take you back to Dean Ambrose's short time as Mr. Money in the Bank. It's rare to win the briefcase and cash it in on the same night. But that is exactly what Dean Ambrose did.
A rare feat from a rare man, no doubt. Just further proof that the only thing you can expect from Ambrose is the unexpected.
He's calling for it.
Lands this, and he is done.
We're reflecting on Dean Ambrose's epic Money in the Bank cash-in. It was certainly a surprise to everyone. It wasn't the first or last time the lunatic fringe would shock the WWE Universe.
Well, we can't understate how stunned Seth Rollins was that night when Dean Ambrose attacked from behind and claimed the WWE Championship.
Rick Rude going through.
Simply ravishing. A rude awakening. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will. But now, can Rick Rude capitalize?
There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table. What are we gonna see here?
You gotta believe this one's over. Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important.
There's the receipt. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
All that's left now is for Ambrose to finish this.
He wants to do this in the ring.
Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match for the United States Championship. Kofi was impressive in the match as he combined defense with his unbelievable high-flying assaults.
Look at this. Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship.
Being unhinged, unstable is the calling card of Dean Ambrose. But Corey, Rick Rude,
sit out, pile driver.
Simply ravishing.
This is exactly what Rick Rude was waiting for.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Boom! This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
Perfect plex. Not looking so ravishing right now.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do a great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Back inside the ring now. Oh my God, that table.
Non!
This is...
Encore perdu. Parce qu'il m'a déconcentré.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. What a perfect plex.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Breathe.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Bringing it back between the ropes. Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
All right, that was a long way down.
Oh, nasty impact.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Nailed it.
Là, ça me saoulait, lui, hein. Le film, j'ai cru, là.
Made WWE's most unpredictable superstar, might also make Dean Ambrose one of WWE's most unstoppable superstars.
Man, my body hurts just thinking about the punishment one of these competitors is about to go through.
I don't even think the Lunatic Fringe knows what he's going to do moment to moment.
I quit trying to make sense of Ambrose a long time ago.
Perfect plex. I'm not sure how much he has left.
Suplex.
Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
If there's a maneuver that can put your lights out in a hurry, it's Dirty Deeds. The double arm DDT from the Lunatic Fringe is awesome.
What a slam!
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Boom, what impact!
Ooh, what impact.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. One of the things that's helped Dean Ambrose become so feared is Dirty Deeds. The move is tough to defend against.
Comment le fait? Parce que je crois bien que j'avais amené à l'extérieur, hein, la chaise. Il me l'a fait pas attraper la chaise, vu qu'elle était à l'extérieur. C'est un bug, non? Il y a encore un bug. Il y a un bug.
Opponent has no idea when it's going to strike, just like the Lunatic Fringe himself.
Dean Ambrose has taken the DDT and made it more devastating than ever. When the Lunatic Fringe drops his opponent with Dirty Deeds, you can bet you'll be looking up at the lights.
Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now.
And he's heading back in. He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
What a clothesline.
Can he end it here?
All that's left now is for Ambrose to finish this.
Ouais, c'est parti, ça va, c'était lui qui l'a mis.
Big elbow. He can get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Look out! Ambrose starting to struggle now, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound. He can get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
If you want to see a superstar end it all for an opponent in one swift move, look no further than the rude awakening from the Ravishing One.
Beautiful technique.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
Ravishing Rick Rude perfected his devastating version of a neck breaker.
Leg is hooked. Perfect plex. This one's over, guys.
Not sure he'll be able to sustain this for long, but he's in a groove right now.
He wants no part of the outside.
A superstar needs to avoid attempting too many high-risk maneuvers when they're in there against the Ravishing One. All it takes is one mistake against Ravishing Rick Rude, and you'll pay dearly for it.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
He's calling for it.
He's almost got him.
Corey, you brought up a great point a few minutes ago.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Oh, there it is. Dirty deeds.
That has got to be it.
I think Dean Ambrose just secured this match.
Hey,
Dirty deeds.
That should do it.
he's playing with him now.
Lands this, and he is done.
Perfect plex. Not looking so ravishing right now.
All that's left now is for Ambrose to finish this.
Guys, I spoke to Dean Ambrose earlier, and he admits to not being a guy who sets a lot of goals. He doesn't have a 5-year plan. He works off more of a 5-second plan. He said he likes to live life that is right in front of his face and go from there.
Byron brings up Dean Ambrose's philosophy on life. Sometimes that approach doesn't work. Sometimes it angers people and gets Dean beat up. But I don't think Dean would do things any differently. It's gotten him to where he is today.
Well, this has always been Dean Ambrose's only path. Whether it would be wrestling for hot dogs and handshakes or chasing championships, Dean Ambrose has never really had a plan B.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now. It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night. And in classic EC,
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Ooh. He get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Uh-oh. What is Rick Rude going to do here? Look at this.
Harsh impact.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Whack!
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, the reversal by Rick Rude. And he's heading back in. Scoop slam.
While the medical staff might say otherwise, this superstar's injury isn't even worth mentioning. At least that's what this superstar told me prior to the match.
When this guy's on, look out.
Plex. Not looking so ravishing right now.
You gotta believe this one's over. Irish whip. Just a step quicker, it looks like.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Suicide dive.
Not looking so ravishing right now.
Here's Dean Ambrose in position now.
He's close to being done here.
Perfect plex. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
He can't take much more.
Yes! Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
All that's left now is for Ambrose to finish this.
Oh, there it is. Dirty deeds.
Not looking so ravishing right now.
He might have it. Now heading up.
Oh, man, here we go.
The lunatic fringe has him right.
Dirty deeds.
Here's his moment to end this table match. One for the ages.
Here is your winner, Dean Ambrose.
That'll do it, and it's Dean Ambrose ending the night with his hand raised.
A much-deserved victory.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it out there. Great match.
No surprise there. That was exactly what we expected when the match was announced for SummerSlam. What an incredible effort all around.
Il va vaincre. Contre. Qui? C'est comme le de... Contre. Scott Hall, Extreme Rule.
And his opponent, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, Scott Hall.
A man who got us started in the NWA and AWA before experiencing success in both WWE and WCW.
One of the original outsiders in sports entertainment. Also a man who won WWE's first ever ladder match.
Hey guys, I've been practicing this. Let me know what you think.
Hey, yo. That was embarrassing. Don't ever do it again.
I thought it was pretty good myself.
C'est quoi?
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand. Perfect
Plex. But he's got to capitalize now. Come on, Scott Hall, you can do this. rockblock. Dominating crossbody.
In matches like this, guys, you learn very quickly which superstars have what it takes to truly get extreme.
Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things. Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Regarding Corey's point about superstars having what it takes to get extreme, I would argue that every superstar in the locker room possesses a mean streak.
Oh. C'était encore mon frère jumeau qui m'a appelé pour rien.
Yeah, but not all mean streaks are created.
He's looking at it.
Oh, choke slam.
Nice. Shut it down. There it is. Now, the question is, can...
And how they survive that is anyone's guess.
Tried for it early. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Back between the ropes. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
No, reverses it. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Vicious attack.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Paul sizing it up. He wants no part of the outside. Without a doubt, this is a volatile situation, guys. WWE superstars are dangerous without weapons. Then you put them in an environment like this, and who knows what you're liable to see. And it's Dean Ambrose making a move.
Oh, it's over. Hard to argue Michael's point on volatility and the volatility of this match, but what I think oftentimes gets overlooked is the mental anguish that goes along with...
We're seeing another reason why Hall's had such a great career. Look at him measuring, calculating, sizing up his opponent. Being unhinged, unstable is the calling card of Dean Ambrose. But Corey, I know you don't see Ambrose as one of the smartest super... Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big!
Ambrose, yes! That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
As Corey spoke to Dean Ambrose's pain tolerance, it's worth noting that Ambrose is usually inflicting the pain on himself. He doesn't care what he does to his body as long as he punishes his opponent.
Using your body as a weapon, that is the M.O. of Dean Ambrose. You have to admire a man who's never afraid to swing for the fences.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap. Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now.
Of course, Extreme Rules matches have resulted in some gruesome moments over the years, and perhaps none was more gruesome than in 2012 when Brock Lesnar busted John Cena open following a vicious attack.
Leg is hooked. Here we go.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Choke slam. Put another check in the win column for Scott Hall. Second time? Sure, why not?
We're gonna see it. Way up there.
Outsider edge.
Put another check in the win column for
This could do it. 1, 2. Ref found a 2 count. Not yet.
Simplement.
Big move coming. Wait for it.
Not sure.
I don't know if Scott Hall even knows where he is right now. Come on, Scott Hall, you can do it.
No question, he's feeling invincible right now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Table in play.
Oh, what a chop block. Whoa! Watch out!
Bulldog. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Belly.
Hall is on fire, and nobody can contain him right now.
Scoop slam.
Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now. Lands this, and he is done.
Leg is hooked. Here we go.
Perfect plex. That has got to be it.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Bang! Dirty deeds.
This one's over, guys.
Looking for the finish.
He can't take much more.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
You know an Extreme Rules match is going to be...
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Perfect plex. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He's close to being done here.
much more damage one person can take. I don't care how tough you are.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Oh, there it is. Dirty deeds.
Ah, il est KO.
Takes it.
Here is your winner, Dean Ambrose.
Big win despite absorbing a huge amount of punishment there.
Hey guys, on the bright side, at least Scott Hall still has the clip meeting him behind the curtain.
And I'd say that match certainly lived up to SummerSlam's historic and
Du coup, j'ai gagné. Faire un autre match. Contre Mister Perfect. Match normal.
Things just got perfect.
And his opponent, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. Perfect.
J'ai le Mister Perfect, j'ai déjà regardé, elle est trop bien.
A flawless technician, everything executed in the ring.
C'était la main de ma soeur qui
Byron,
va
I
faire.
believe the word you are looking for is not
C'est la meilleure
flawless,
main de ma
it's
soeur
not
qui va
textbook,
faire.
it's perfect.
Quand je t'ennuie d'un
One
voyage,
of the
d'un voyage.
all-time greats.
Cole, some people spend their entire lives striving for greatness. Mr. Perfect just obtained greatness naturally.
Position feature. 2 of 3 folles.
As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars.
The first one to make a mistake could fail.
The only thing that would make this great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Leg is hooked. Here we go. Perfect
Disqualification, ça.
Flex. But he's got to capitalize now.
That just echoed throughout this entire arena.
The lunatic fringe has him right where he wants him.
Yes.
Can he finish the job?
Oh man, Mr. Perfect really needs to dig down deep.
Oh, nasty impact.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Mais pour une fois qu'il y a un truc de... sous tapis-là.
And it's Ambrose showing some agility. Now, Michael. Better stay right where he is.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup. There's the receipt. I knew it was only a matter of time.
All that's left now is for Dean Ambrose to finish this.
And the referee starts his 10 count.
Irish whip. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
On m'appelle encore. Quoi? Quoi? Et mon frère, mon frère, je manque qui a encore fait son Mister Perfect, mais j'espère que dans le jeu, je suis comme Mister Perfect.
What a match!
Faut que c'était parfait, j'ai fait le Mister Perfect. Depuis un temps.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's lining him up.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Perfect plex. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Oh man, Mr. Perfect really needs to dig down deep.
Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match. It's running out of time here.
Oh, come on, get in there.
avoids trouble there.
Hooked up and boom!
The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching.
Harsh impact.
Ah,
This is
gagné.
not how you want to see a
Elle est KO
matchup
encore.
like this end.
J'ai encore foutu KO. Du coup, j'ai gagné. Du coup, maintenant, c'est contre. Maintenant, c'est contre Regan Steamboat 94. Iron Man.
And his opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 234 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
C'était bien quand Regan Steamboat était revenu à l'anniversaire de Ric Flair. Je sais.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be so bad. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
I don't even
Bonjour les gars.
flex.
Nice. Shut it down.
And there's the kick out.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
Ça va? C'est pour chercher un verre que moi je me dis que ça parler. Moi je serai un grand joueur avec ta famille. C'est pour que je moi je me dis que ça parler.
Watching this match, guys, I can't help but be reminded of the classic WrestleMania 12 encounter between Shawn
Voilà,
Michaels
c'est pareil.
and Bret Hart. Without a doubt, a
Vous l'aurez
main
compris.
event for the ages.
Ricky Steamboat starting to look a little off his game. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
As Byron mentioned, the WrestleMania 12 Iron Man match was without a question a legendary encounter. And I think a lot of why it's remembered so fondly is because after 60 minutes, the score was still 0-0.
Yeah, but in overtime, HBK was able to realize his boyhood dream following a little.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
And Steamboat kicks out.
Not yet. Too early. Hooked up.
That'll mess up your shoulder.
You can't mention Dean Ambrose without mentioning the Shield. Ambrose was 1/3 of that elite faction, and since then, he's become one of the most successful superstars in WWE.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Wow, Dean Ambrose is being controlled now.
You had to think at some point this would happen. At some point, Ambrose would weaken.
Earlier, Corey, you talked about Dean Ambrose's time in the Shield. During that period, he held the United States Championship for 351 days. After the group disbanded, Ambrose also became an Intercontinental Champion.
When the Shield split, each member blazed their own trail.
Here's the cover.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Wow.
What a strike.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how long his stamina can hold here.
Here's the Dragon. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Sleeper hold applied. He's looking good now, guys.
And he somehow fights his way free.
Lucky for him, that looked devastating. Perfect plex. Nobody does it quite like him.
A kick out after one.
The Dragon refuses to be slain.
Never say die. It's clear that there's a method to this man's madness. Dean Ambrose doesn't know the meaning of words like stop or quit during a match. Dean Ambrose just keeps fighting.
Ambrose is indestructible. The harder the fight, the happier Dean Ambrose is. The man who runs the Ambrose Asylum looks at it like just another day in the office. The guy's a lunatic.
Uh-oh, what is Dean Ambrose going to do here? Look at this. Dean Ambrose with the cover.
You know, guys, when it comes to Iron Man matches, I'd have to say that gaining an early advantage over your opponent is so very crucial.
Is that how you defeated Big Bob?
Oh! Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Oh, going right after the neck.
Byron mentioned gaining the early advantage, and I have to agree. The last thing you want is to be playing catch-up the whole match.
Wow, did you guys come up with that amazing analysis yourselves? Come on, of course nobody wants to play from behind.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
He can't take much more.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing. Anytime I see an Iron Man match, I can't help but be taken back.
What a clothesline.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
2 count and a kick out.
Wow, Ricky Steamboat was teetering on the edge, but he somehow found the will to survive.
Speaking of the legendary Bayley-Sasha match that Corey was talking about, we should mention that the match will go down in history as the first time women's superstars headlined on an NXT TakeOver event.
And in the end, the history books will show that it was Bayley walking away to victor, 3 falls to 2.
Dean Ambrose with the cover.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a big fight feel in the arena tonight, which comes as no surprise. It's not every day you see an Iron Man match like this.
Ambrose,
Bang! Dirty deeds.
here's his moment, Michael.
Cover here. Oh, somehow.
Man, Ricky Steamboat was almost headed to the locker room in defeat, but he said, not just yet.
Real close, too close for comfort.
You have to admire the fire burning inside Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with that kick out. I'd agree with Michael's big fight feel assessment. It seems every time we get an Iron Man match, there's a certain buzz in the arena.
Oh, you can thank Bret Hart.
Rolling him up. Rolling through. Oh, there it is.
Dirty deeds.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Guys, let me take you back to Dean Ambrose's short time as Mr. Money in the Bank. It's rare to win the briefcase and cash it in on the same night. Well, that is exactly what Dean Ambrose did.
A rare feat from a rare man, no doubt. Just further proof that the only thing you can expect from Ambrose is the unexpected.
Not sure how long this will last, but he's...
You better stay right where he is. Perfect plex. This is not how the Dragon saw things playing out.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Too early for that.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question about it, Cole.
Setting him up for something here.
And whatever it is, it's going to hurt, and it's going to... Whoa!
You gotta believe this one's over. And Ricky Steamboat too quick that time.
Absolutely sudden. Look at this. Oh, the reversal by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He's making a statement here with this attack. Here's the Dragon. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Sleeper hold applied.
Big opportunity for the Dragon here, guys. Is the second time enough to end this match?
And he gets the fall late in the match. Oh, and he dodges out of the way. Headbutt. I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
He's still in this.
Here we go. Is he done? Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole? He's teetering on the edge here.
Yes! That should do it.
I think Dean Ambrose
And a pin attempt. A kick out, and he almost had him. Wow.
Oh man, Dean Ambrose is really feeling the pressure.
Here he goes. Looks like he's awakened from his coma.
Oh, nasty impact.
This is not how the Dragon saw things playing out.
He's a man among boys right now. This is what makes him one of the best in the... This could be it.
Perdu.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
The eccentric Dean Ambrose lives right by one set of guidelines, his own. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. Ambrose is going to brandish his form of justice his way. Believe that.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
What a stomp. Good grief. Clothesline. What a stomp. Good grief.
Guys, remembering the long and shaky journey it was for Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. But once they did, the WWE Universe was beyond excited to see fences mended and the Raw Tag Team Championships around Dean and Seth's waist.
And it's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat floundering some. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, though. He still appears...
Look at this. Getting on the subject of that highly anticipated reunion Byron mentioned, Ambrose and Rollins are brothers united for a common cause. And Corey, don't forget that title victory put Dean Ambrose in a rare class of Grand Slam champions.
That's really kind of unbelievable.
Leg is hooked. Here we go.
Perfect plex. Oh, it's over. He's got some fight left in him.
Yeah, he's not done yet. Somebody unleashed a vicious dragon out there.
The reason they call Dean Ambrose a lunatic fringe is because he doesn't know when to give up, doesn't know when to stop. I don't believe I've ever seen a superstar as unpredictable as Dean Ambrose. Nasty kick to the face. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat looking a bit uneasy here.
I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
To elaborate further on Michael's point on why Dean Ambrose is the lunatic fringe, when Ambrose wrestled in Puerto Rico, he had ice cubes and batteries thrown at him. And he called that a beautiful thing.
Not only Dean Ambrose would be so twisted to enjoy that, but I don't know if Dean ever had a mind, but if he did, he lost it a long time ago.
Boom, what impact.
Guys, I've talked with superstars who've competed in Iron Man matches, and each and every one of them said that there's almost no preparing for the grueling nature of this contest.
impact. Corey, that's why you're the best analyst at this table regarding the grueling nature of this match. In fact, we've heard stories of superstars spending hours a day doing cardio in preparation for an Iron Man match.
Yeah, and amazingly, they all say all those hours in the gym did little to prepare them for the rigors of this match.
So eat a biscuit, Byron.
I'm not hungry.
Really working over the body. Going to the cover.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat reverses it.
Quick thinking to avoid that one. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh, continuing to punish them. Trap the arm into the neck breaker.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
He can't take much more. Ooh, Ambrose caught with a stiff shot.
There's the receipt. That has got to be it.
Ladies, we got a cover. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Dean Ambrose has his eyes on his target, folks.
There's no way he's giving up now.
He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
Ooh. It appears Ricky Steamboat is starting to hit the wall.
This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
WWE.com poll had him as the overwhelming favorite leading into this match, but he's definitely not looking like the favorite so much right now.
I don't know. I don't think he truly understood just how dangerous his opposition was heading into this match. Of course, he understands that now, but it might be too little too late.
Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now. He can't withstand one bit more.
Perfect plex. This is not how the Dragon saw things playing out.
And he got a near fall out of it.
So resilient.
He's playing with him now.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over. Bang! Dirty deeds.
Here's his moment, Michael.
He's got him covered. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat looking a bit uneasy here. Guys,
He's going to have to turn the...
there it is! Dirty deeds.
This could be it.
There's a pin now. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
No, reverses it. He's looking at it. And it's reversed. He's in big trouble. Oh, here we go.
Wow, Dean Ambrose is being controlled now. Dean Ambrose is in trouble here, but you still have to be careful.
Oh, man, Dean Ambrose is really feeling the pressure.
Bulldog.
Delivered with force.
It appears Ricky Steamboat is starting to hit the wall.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just passes out right here.
There's no way he knows where he is right now. Heck, given the punishment he's taken, he probably doesn't even know his own name.
And you get the feeling that he's not going to look back at this match with great fondness.
He's close to being done here.
Ambrose, oh, what a blow.
What a clothesline.
This This is not how the Dragons...
He gets an early fall.
Look out, look out. This could be it.
Steamboat not in an ideal spot right now. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
And he somehow fights his way free.
Lucky for him, that looked devastating.
Ricky Steamboat really needs to regroup here.
Oh, he's such a tough target.
Nailed it. Dean Ambrose with the cover.
Only a 2 count.
And the match continues.
Ah, the reversal by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
And it's Ambrose showing some agility. It appears Ricky Steamboat is starting to hit the wall.
He may very well be on Dream Street right now, guys.
I know he doesn't have any quit in him, but now might be one of those times where you take the loss and live to fight another day.
He's fading fast here, guys. If I'm his opponent, I'm thinking about putting him out of his misery sooner than later. Perfect plex. This is not how the Dragon saw things playing out.
Right across the back of the neck. The lunatic fringe has him right where he wants him.
Yes! Can he end it here? Can Steamboat pull through?
Here is your winner, Dean Ambrose.
That'll do it, and it's Dean Ambrose ending the night with his hand raised.
A much-deserved victory.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
With that win in the books, we must now move on.
Du coup, je continuerai demain. « 55 000. » J'ai fait un match de combien d'étoiles? 5 étoiles. Hop. Du coup, demain, je serai contre Lex Luger soumission. Du coup, ça se regarde. Demain, je serai contre Lex Luger. Il a acheté des superstars. T'as dit B6.